smile, knowing now that this game has not abandoned us. No, this game is with us always, ready to break free when the world awakens in the spring.
Now from T-Mobile Park in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air, getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. Here's J.D. Martinez, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
J.D.
And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. J.D. Martinez goes down for the first out of the game. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. Santana is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And he popped him up. That's a hit, their first of the new season. Throwing to second. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double. So runner in scoring position with two men gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better two-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Benintendi stands at second with two gone. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One for... and up. Bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And now the Red Sox have to deal with a real threat on the bases from the get-go. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
In there for strike one, 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
Hey, I love the location right there. Maybe that extra base hit was a big wake-up call to get it going.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
Omar Narvaez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of it depends on the type of pitcher that you are.
But if you're
a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Dan Vogelbach is next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Down and away, ball one. Ready with the 1-1. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Daniel Vogelbach becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Chacin comes set. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Betts sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Comes set. The 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rafael Devers the next to bat. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He's 1 for 4. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. Broxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The throw pulls him off the bag. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt. Some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Jackie Bradley now. The head-to-head history with King Felix. He brings a 4-for-12 line. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
A little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
Stepping in now, J.D. Martinez breaks his bat as this one's pumped up,
and
he'll avoid the
shit.
fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1. Popped him up. Devers in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Lifted down the line in left. Oh, and he misses it. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
I didn't even see that shit. What?
Runner at second now as a result of the error. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Ryan Healy. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Seager leads off second with nobody out. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. A ball and 2 strikes.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Tim Beckham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 1 out and a runner on second base. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. Digging in now for the Mariners, number 39, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Devers is there to make the catch, and the side is striding in once again, Mookie Betts, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Santana arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder.
1 gone here in the Boston 3rd. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. And he'll pull into second with one away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Into the box, Dustin Pedroia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outstanding outfielder, Keon Broxton. First pitch coming, here it is. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mitch.
One gone now in the Mariners' 3rd inning. And up next, the corner outfielder, Mitch Haniger. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a slider that misses below the zone. The 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Stepping now into the box, Omar Narvaez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Narvaez.
Drilled to the left side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey guys, that was a nice job by the batter right there. He's able to get his front foot down early, recognize the backdoor slider, stay inside it, and drive it the other way.
So striding forward now, Daniel Vogelbach.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. High pop-up. Chacin is there. And that's the 3rd out. Striding into the box, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hot shot to 3rd. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting, The first
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Vogelbach gloves it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Next up for the Red Sox, Jackie Bradley Jr. looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And this will kick off the base of the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Designated hitter.
Well, fans love a lot of offense, and that's what they're getting here, Dan.
You said it, Matty. That's 10 hits in this game between the two teams already. Got to tell you, as a pitcher, this is a little painful for me to watch.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Domingo Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
No left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Santana.
This is foul right side. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really
batting.
doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. This is skied into short left center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi,
and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. The
Striding forward now is the DH, Ryan Healy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Healy. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Line drive to center field. Broxton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting. The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Lifted down the line in left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Line towards center field. Broxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. Benintendi ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He will score. And they lead now by 4.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And that will be all we see this afternoon of the Cy Young Award winner, Felix Hernandez. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. The throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, Devo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Standing in, Tim Beckham. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Number 39 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there, a ball and a strike. Hit softly on the ground to first. Moreland is right there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outstanding outfielder Keon Broxton. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to them?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting line.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Gone!
That's what I'm talking about.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
And as we take another look at that one on Show Track, the story behind that home run was speed, and the speed with which it was launched off the bat. Didn't have a ton of height on it, but 113 miles an hour, an impressive exit velocity.
No balls and 1 strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. A bouncer up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's Mookie Betts. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
And now.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher.
Ready once again, Omar Narvaez. Last time through was a base hit. In there, no balls and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Liner in there for a base hit, and now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Narvaez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Two gone now in the Mariners' sixth, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it 7-1 Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. No hits to this point.
Boy, Dero, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
2 balls and a strike to count. Three runs already home here. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, the third baseman.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Christian Vasquez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's set and the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. But the recovery throw will be in time. Digging in, Tim Beckham. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough game for him, but the couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box now, number 39. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2. And here's a pitch inside. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
In now, Mitch Haniger. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. At the plate, Omar Narvaez. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Mariners digging in. Mitch Moreland. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Mitch Moreland
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
The center fielder,
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Haniger is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. Stepping up now, Mookie Betts. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Line to the right side. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he popped him up. Coming in is Haniger. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
now batting.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Dan Altavilla will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. Bradley at second. Betts at first. 2 out in the inning. And this is popped up near second base. And Beckham will tuck this one away, and the inning is over. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Set, here it comes. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. 3 pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
In the dirt here. set to deliver on 3-0. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second.
Come on, guys.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once. But you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side. Normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not. And now we've got a couple of guys on.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Can't get him to chase.
Come on, man.
1-2.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
The batter.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Ryan Healy. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That command maybe
Come on, you should be a ball out.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4. And that's going to load the bases now with still
What the
only
fuck
1
that
away.
shit that?
Now, Tim Beckham. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder
They
if
do
the
that shit
starter
on
is
purpose to
beginning
piss
to
me
show
off.
signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on the guy, he's going to...
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Damn, we lost.
In now, number 39.
Number 39.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And he misses
Oh,
inside.
dog ball? What the fuck? I shit that, man.
And a slider stays outside and he falls behind 2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. D. Gordon will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Sam Tuivalala comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, but foul. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bogaerts gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Buxton is right there. 1 down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one bounces around against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a one-run ball game.
The first baseman, Mitch.
So striding in, Mitch Moreland, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Good job, y'all.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Our paid attendance at T-Mobile Park this afternoon, 47,715. The Mariners thank you for your patronage and remind you to please buckle up and...
Okay.